Brace yourselves, because Vader is about to rise as I bring to you a re-review of Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a re-review of the 2005 epic space opera Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. Released by Fox for Lucasfilm Limited, written and directed by George Lucas, bringing back everyone from the previous films. Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, Hayden Christensen, who was in the last one, Ian McDiarmid, Samuel L. Jackson, Christopher Lee, Anthony Daniels, Kenny Baker, and Frank Oz as Yoda. Anyway, this was the 6th film in the Star Wars film series overall, and the final installment of the Prequel Trilogy, and of course the 3rd chronological chapter of the Skywalker saga. It was released in May of 2005. And this took place after the Clone Wars. Of course, the Clone Wars animated serial, which Cartoon Network showed before this was out. So, anyway, I think you know what this is. Now, first of all, before I get into the story, if you haven't seen my re-reviews of the first 2 episodes, which I'm doing the Skywalker saga in chronological order, click on that card and it'll take you to the playlist so you can catch what you might have missed or see them again if you like. I am happy to say that Attack of the Clones is doing much better than the original. I mean, while Phantom Menace may not do as well as the original review, but hey, it's cool. I'm fine with that. Okay, there, that should do it. Okay, now let's get started. Above Coruscant, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker lead a mission to rescue the kidnapped Supreme Chancellor Palpatine from the cyborg separatist Commander General Grievous. After infiltrating Grievous's flagship, Obi-Wan and Anakin battle the Sith Lord Count Dooku, whom Anakin overpowers and decapitates at Palpatine's urging. Grievous escapes the battle-torn ship, which the Jedi crash land on Coruscant. There, Anakin reunites with his wife Padme Amidala, who reveals that she is pregnant. While initially excited, Anakin soon begins to have visions of Padme dying in childbirth. Palpatine appoints Anakin to the Jedi Council as his personal representative. The Council, suspicious of Palpatine, approves the appointment but declines to grant Anakin the rank of Jedi Master and instead instructs him to spy on him, diminishing Anakin's faith in the Jedi. Meanwhile, on Utapo, Grievous relocates the Separatist leaders to the volcanic planet Mustafar. Obi-Wan travels to Utapau to confront Grievous and kills him, while Yoda travels to the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk to defend it from a separatist invasion. Palpatine tempts Anakin with his knowledge of the dark side of the Force and offers to teach him the power to prevent death in order to save Padme's life. Anakin deduces that Palpatine is the Sith Lord behind the war and reports his treachery to Mace Windu, who confronts and subdues him. Desperate to save Padme's life, Anakin severs Windu's hand before he can kill Palpatine, who sends Windu falling to his death. Anakin pledges himself to the Sith, and Palpatine knights him Darth Vader. Palpatine issues Order 66, which commands the clone troopers to kill their commanding Jedi generals across the galaxy. While Vader and a battalion of clone troopers kill the remaining Jedi in the Jedi Temple, Vader then travels to Mustafar to assassinate the Separatist leaders, while Palpatine declares himself Emperor before the Galactic Senate, transforming the Republic into the Galactic Empire, and denounces the Jedi as traitors. Now, then, I'm going to the final act and the ending right now. So, As always, you have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below to avoid the ending spoilers. If you've seen the movie already, please continue on after the 5 seconds are over with. Thank you, and here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Having survived the chaos, Obi-Wan and Yoda return to Coruscant, where Obi-Wan learns of Anakin's turn to the dark side. Yoda instructs Obi-Wan to confront Vader while he faces Palpatine. Obi-Wan seeks out Padme to find out Vader's whereabouts and reveals his treachery. Padme then travels to Mustafar, with Obi-Wan stowing away on her ship, and pleads with Vader to abandon the dark side and leave with her, but he refuses. Seeing Obi-Wan aboard the ship and thinking that they are conspiring to kill him, Vader uses the Force to strangle Padme to unconsciousness in a blind rage. Obi-Wan then engages Vader in a lightsaber duel that ends with Obi-Wan severing Vader's legs and left arm, leaving him at the bank of a lava flow where Vader is horribly burned. Obi-Wan picks up Vader's lightsaber and leaves him for dead. On Coruscant, Yoda battles Palpatine until their duel reaches a stalemate. Realizing he cannot defeat Sidious, Yoda flees with Senator Bail Organa and regroups with Obi-Wan and Padme on the planetoid Polis Massa. There, Padme gives birth to twins, whom she names Luke and Leia, and dies soon after, having lost her will to live, but still believing there is good in Vader. Palpatine retrieves a barely alive Vader and takes him to Coruscant, where his mutilated body is treated and covered in a black armored suit. When Vader asks if Padme is safe, Palpatine says that he killed her out of anger, devastating Vader. Yep. So, Obi-Wan and Yoda plan to conceal the twins from the Sith and go into exile until the time is right to challenge the Empire. As Padme's funeral takes place on her homeworld of Naboo, Palpatine and Vader supervise the construction of the Death Star. Bail takes Leia to his homeworld of Alderaan, where he and his wife adopt her, while Obi-Wan delivers Luke to his step-uncle and Aunt Owen and Beru Lars on Tatooine before going to exile to watch over the boy. End of story. So what did I think of Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith? Well, I'm going to say it's the best of the prequel trilogy. I really do love it. I did go to see this movie, and I was blown by it. Now, this did much better than Attack of the Clones did, making $868 million worldwide. It got mostly good reviews, and has been deemed an improvement over the previous two films. With praise for its action sequences, the mature themes, the score, once again done by John Williams, the visual effects, the darker tone, which, given the fact this was the first time a Star Wars film got a PG-13 rating instead of PG, like the previous two films and the original trilogy got. Plus the performances of the cast members, which include Obi-Wan once again, played by Ewan McGregor. He did an exceptionally good job. And Ian McDiarmid, who played Palpatine, aka Darth Sidious. Jimmy Smits as Organa. And finally, Frank Oz once again voicing Yoda. Very good. Everyone else wasn't too bad and what have you. Natalie Portman as Amidala, and Samuel Jackson as Mace Windu, Christopher Lee as Count Dooku, aka Darth Tyrannus, and the voices of Anthony Daniels and Kenny Baker, once again doing C-3PO and R2-D2. Also, we have, Silas Carson back again as Ki-Adi-Mundi. I forgot to bring that character up. Ahmed Best returns as Jar Jar Binks, but don't worry, we don't really get to hear from the character much. We have Newt Gunray, the character there. And to our big surprise, this was what made it big. Peter Mayhew returned as Chewbacca. Yes, the one and only Wookiee we know of. And I gotta say, the battle on the Wookiee planet was so incredible. Unfortunately, criticism largely focused on the film's dialogue and aspects of the performance of Anakin Vader, who was once again done by Hayden Christensen. I can't understand why. This was a little bit of an improvement, but hey, no sense in arguing. You don't have to take my word for it. With 868 million worldwide, it made it the second highest grossing film in the Star Wars franchise at the time. And it was the second highest grossing film worldwide in 2005, right behind Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. But anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna say, I really was happy to have seen this film. This film is just so incredible. Anyway, now, of course, very soon we're going to begin that new mini-series event that's going to be on Obi-Wan Kenobi, which will have Ewan McGregor once again playing the character, which will be coming up at the end of the month on Disney+. Oh yeah, Hayden Christensen is expected to return as well. So I hope for the best. Critics will give this guy a little more of better reception, his performance. Of course, this takes place 10 years after the events of the film. Anyway, I'm just going to say, a lot of the film was actually good and epic and incredible. The battle between Obi-Wan and Vader was so awesome. That was probably one of the coolest things I liked about that. Aside from the Wookiees planet scene, I'm going to say that final confrontation was intense. Yeah. But anyway, still being the best of the trilogy, the prequel trilogy, in the end, would I recommend Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith after all that's been said? I would say hell yeah. I mean, now if you are a hardcore completionist, if you're a die-hard Star Wars fan, then you gotta watch it. But if you're actually doing this for the first time, give it a one-time watch just to be on the safe side. But if you are a completionist, then you gotta give it a one. I say give it a one-time watch if you're a completionist. But if you are a die-hard Star Wars fan, then go for it. Anyway, yeah. Now, of course, years later, Lucasfilm would do two spin-off films that would bridge the gap between this and Episode 4: A New Hope, aka the original Star Wars, which were just 1 week away from the 45th anniversary of that film. So, of course, there was also a Clone Wars animated series and also the movie. But I've never seen it, though, so I'm not guaranteeing review it. But maybe there's a possibility I will. Just stay tuned to my channel and we'll find out, okay? But anyway, Revenge of the Sith is a real good sequel in the prequel trilogy, so I really did enjoy this. Of course, I'm talking about the spin-off films of Solo, which in the storyline of Star Wars came after Revenge of the Sith, and then Rogue One followed. But of course, Rogue One came out first, and then Solo followed. But I think you get the point. And of course, I am going to rewatch those films, and maybe they'll be maybe one of those will be higher on a new ranking when I decide to rank them next month, because I am going to also watch the new trilogy as well, and the original trilogy. Okay? So anyway, what are your thoughts on Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith? Please tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a special spoiler-free review of the new Disney Plus film Sneakerella. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, consider check out my reviews for these other films. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the top worldwide film of 2005, and that was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Or if you want something else, go to the upper right-hand corner and see my re-review of Spider-Man 3. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my spoiler-free review on Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. I am going to review more Star Wars next week. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya, and may the Force be with you.